Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your June. June. Cards already coming out. I got Seven of Wands, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the High Priestess. So what is this telling me, Scorpio? I didn't even start pulling out your cards yet, but these cards came out as soon as I pulled the deck. So if they do come back out, we're gonna get more into them. But what I'm seeing for you here is in the month of June, Scorpio. The full moon is in not Gemini. The full moon is in Sagittarius. I don't know why I was thinking Gemini. And the moon phase that we're in right now, it's the crescent moon. Crescent moon in water. That's in Cancer. So obviously Cancer energy here. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you sun sign Scorpio. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces as well. Someone with Mars in Leo. Okay, so I'm going to put these cards back in. But the energies that are coming up for the month of June 2020 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hi. Okay, so I did a love reading for you, Scorpio. I did that and I put it up. But this is your June general reading, okay, 2020. I didn't get to do your May 2020 because I know that it was in your sign and everybody was on Scorpio's dick. So I'm like, okay, let me just write this one out. It's not just you. I skipped a few signs. But anyway, Scorpio. So we have the full moon in Sagittarius. That's happening on the what day in June? It's early. I think it's one of the first 10 days in June. I don't know exactly which day. And the full moon in Sagittarius, it talks about you getting recognition for something that you actually put energy and effort into. It is something that is it required a lot of passion, okay, in order for you to bring it into fruition. For some of you, Scorpio, what's happening is that you are being recognized, okay? You're being recognized. If you've been putting in 100% at work or even 20% at work for some reason, you just happen to, either you're recognized for being the laziest motherfucker on the planet at that job, or you're like one of the best, okay? One of the best. So you're getting recognition for that. All right? Maybe good, maybe bad. Who knows? But what I do see is that if it's a job, okay? If it's a job, at a job that you may be up for like a promotion or something, I feel like they're saying, you know, you deserve it. You deserve it, okay? You deserve everything that you receive at this time, Scorpio. Because I see for a lot of you, you've already kissed a lot of frogs. Or that's what you need to do. You need to be kissing frogs. Depending on what you're looking for, what your purpose is. Not what your purpose is, but what your goal is. What the end result is for you, Scorpio, is that you get to a place where you deserve all the good things that are happening to you, okay? It's like you deserve all the good things that are happening to you right now, okay? I feel like some of you here, you did sacrifice a lot, okay? You did sacrifice a lot. I feel some of you did things that were not very pleasing to you. Maybe you were trying to please a lot of your family, okay? Your family members. Maybe you had opposition with those in authority in order for you to get to what you're going to be experiencing in the month of June. For some of you here, I feel like your children may have for those of you with older children, I feel like one of your children may be married to someone that they didn't want to get married to, or maybe that's you, Scorpio. You're gonna get married to someone that it just looks good on paper. Some of you are going to have like a shotgun wedding, okay? Some of you are going to have a shotgun wedding. And I feel like this person is actually not your type. That's not the type of person that you usually go for. But there's something about them that it's like I feel like they have money. See? I feel like they have money. And that's what you were looking for, Scorpio. Or that's what somebody's seeing in you. I feel like if someone is coming towards you, especially if they're younger than you, I feel like this person sees you as like a sugar mama. Scorpio. I ain't that old, but I ain't that desperate neither, okay? Okay, so they may not even be attracted to you, Scorpio, but just because they see what you have, see what you can offer, and they feel some type of lack in some way, so I feel like they're coming towards you, you know, expecting something from you, expecting money, expecting gifts, expecting jewels, jewels, jewelry, jewelry, not jewels, jewelry. Yes, Scorpio. So I feel like some of you are going to be, you know, once you get wind of that, I feel like some of you are saying you don't want that. That's not what you want. You want the real thing, okay? You want the real thing. You're realizing that you have fought so hard to get to where you are, and it's like you want better. You want better. But you know, sometimes, Scorpio, we don't have to be too hard on ourselves like that, because I mean, if it's not satisfying, definitely it's not satisfying. Being single is way better than being in a relationship and miserable, right? I would think so. I would think so. I would think being single and going towards my ninth cup. But then again, once you turn your back on any energies that is no longer serving you, you don't feel attached to, because Scorpios get attached very, very quickly, very, very easily. Scorpio get attached because they're a very emotional sign. And especially right now with the crescent moon in Cancer, the crescent moon is in Cancer is like, it's like, you know, everybody knows that Cancer is an emotional sign, right? They're they're creative. They're creative signs. They're creative signs. But a lot of times their feelings dominate. Okay? Their feelings dominate a lot of times the feelings dominate a situation. So some of you may be having like really strong feelings for someone, and it's like, you know, it's wrong. You know, like this person is, for those of you dealing with a younger person, this person is way younger than you. This person is at least 10 years younger than you. Okay? And you may feel like you're their mom, or you're supposed to protect them in some type of way. Okay? So with feelings dominating right now, okay, and we're under the energy of Cancer, going towards the Sagittarius moon, I would suggest that you don't like get to boggle down with any specific person right now, because I see you walking away from something, and if it's a love situation, I feel like some of you are going to be walking away from it, okay? Just because you want to you want to experiment more. There are other things that you want to do. I mean, Sagittarius is all about traveling, so some of you may want to be like traveling. Sagittarius is creative. Some of you may want to start new creative projects. Some of you may have already started creative projects, and you're putting more work and more effort into it, okay? And I feel like you are going to be appreciated for whatever work that you choose to do, Scorpio. I feel like you're going to be appreciated for that work. I feel like people are going to recognize your work. People are going to admire your work, Okay, people are going to, it's like an ending that's coming, because the Scorpio is always transforming, like every day, almost every day. If other signs transform, experience transformation twice a month, Scorpio experiences transformation 20 times a month. Okay, so that's almost every single day a Scorpio is changing. All right, so let me see what else I see for you here, Scorpio. Okay, so let me see. Some of you do feel overburdened. Okay, if you get into any situation with a younger person, you're going to feel overburdened. Or it also goes for your job as well. If you're working with someone and you're the one doing all of the work, you're the one putting in the brunt of the work, you doing everything. It's like right now, because of the shutdown, a lot of people, like less people are hired, less people are rehired, or less people are still at work. So when you used to have your load of the work and John used to have his load of the work, it's like now John doesn't show up. So what you now have to do, Scorpio, is that you have to do your work plus John's work. Okay, you got to do your work plus John's work. So it's, I feel a lot of you, with all of everything that's already going on in your life, to add another person to your life, to bring another person into your environment. Okay, to bring someone else into your environment, it's going to be a lot on you. Okay, unless you're able to designate what each person's job is, either in the workplace, in the relationship, in the friendship, whatever it may be. I feel like you guys need to be designating tasks to, distributing the tasks evenly, or else you're going to be experiencing burnout. And that goes for a love situation too. If you feel like you're the one putting in all the work, if you feel like you're the one that have to start all the conversations, initiate all the conversations, make all the dates, plan all the, and then you're still coming out of pocket, Scorpio, it's a problem. Okay, it's a problem. You're going to experience burnout. Yes, you may like this person. Yes, the dig is bomb diggity. 100%. It's good. So you want to spend your whole life. You want to spend your whole. You make me borrow and I go to Jamaica. No, Scorpio, don't. Some of you just need some time to just explore, okay? Just explore. See 9 of Cups under the deck. Just explore. Take your time. You see, travel, go places, do things that you want to do. Manifest the life that you want, Scorpio, in the month of June with the Sagittarius full moon, okay? A lot of you are going to be receiving clarity as well. A lot of you are going to be receiving clarity. Some of you, there are two paths for you to choose from. For some of you, there are 2 people that's going to be coming towards you. One person is very protective. I get the energy of this person being very protective. This person could be into trade, okay? Starting businesses. It's like starting business. Maybe is an advisor. Yeah, this person is very passionate about what they do. This person could also get very angry, but I said there's 2 people here. So I'm seeing one person is kind of very protective and the other person is kind of hot-headed. Okay, so be careful with that. Some of you, it may be a Gemini as well. Okay, and I already stated Pisces. Pisces is strong in this reading here. Okay, Pisces is strong in this reading. We have Pisces. I think this is Mars in Pisces. Yeah, I think this is Mars in Pisces. Okay, so let me see what else. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra. I see Cancer here, Cancer moon. I see Capricorn. Like I said, Gemini. I also see Aquarius. I see Sagittarius. Do I see Sagittarius? I see fire, but not necessarily Sagittarius. It could be Sagittarius. If it's a Sagittarius, it's something very new. Okay, it's something very new. It's someone is just in the beginning stages. Okay, whether it be with a work, because the ones signify work, so it's in the beginning stages. Okay, and you will have success in the in that. And look, the Eight of Cups again came out. Remember, we had the Eight of Cups in the beginning. The Eight of Cups came out again. Okay, so some of you may need to walk away from a situation where you couldn't manifest. Okay, you've reached the peak. Okay, you've reached the peak of what you can manifest and how you can manifest in that situation. So some of you are going to move into something a little bit something a little bit more fulfilling. Okay, more emotionally fulfilling, more financially fulfilling. It could be spiritually fulfilling, because cups represent spirituality as well, and going towards spirituality, because here first it came out like this, right? First it came out like this, that you were going towards something, and then the Nine of Cups came out. Okay, so Scorpio, I see that some of you are actually reaching a point where you will experience ultimate satisfaction. Okay, and it's because, I'll tell you why. It's because some of you went into something, a situation with someone or a job, and it's like you put in so much work and so much effort. Okay, that like even everything that you invested in that situation, you still had to reach out to other people in order to help that situation out. In order for that whatever the undertaking is, for you guys to be able to bring it into fruition, it's like you guys had to lean on other people's energies. Okay, other people's energies. It could be finances that you had to ask help with. It could be as simple as somebody babysitting your kids, so you can you're able to go to work, and in order for you, and once you went to work, you were able to make the money in order for you to get an apartment. So it's like it's different situations for different people, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's like you had to, even though you invested everything that you already had, you still had to lean on others in order for you to be able to see results, in order for you to reap results as well. And it doesn't just have to be people in the physical. It doesn't have to be people just in the physical. It could also be your spirit guides and your ancestors, and you know the ascendant masters, and whoever it is that you pray to, yourself, Jah, Selassie. I like to use the Selassie reference, Jah Rastafari. Yes, Hail Selassie. But anyway, the universe, divine source, whatever it is that you pray to, it's like you had help. You didn't just do it by yourself. And they're still guiding you. They're still guiding you and letting you know that there are hurdles. There are other things that's going to be coming your way. But you can depend on them and you can get through it, okay? You can get through it. Whatever it is, you can get through it, okay, Scorpio? So, let me see what else I have for Scorpio here for June 2020. June 2020 for Scorpio. What else do you have for Scorpio? I just want one card for Scorpio for June 2020. General reading. Let me see. Let me see about your money. What's saying about your money? It's like one little pentacle. Oh no, you have 10 pentacles. So your money is good, Scorpio. Your money is good. Money is coming in. Different forms, different avenues, different forms of income is coming towards you. There may be 2 different jobs that you're going to be called for. If you did go to an interview, I feel like you're being called for a job or 2. Some of you may be going into law, Okay, some of you may be going into the police force. Some of you may be going into the army when it comes to work. Some of you, I see opening up distilleries. Is it distilleries? Where they make the wine and stuff like that. Where they make the wine. I think it's a distillery. Is it? Or they make beers at the distillery. I don't know. Something like that. A wine something. I'm hearing a wine something. You guys may have a little bit of an issue though, because some of you may not be able to get the paperwork signed. Okay? For some of you, the buildings are closed. Let me see. The buildings are closed. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you may have to wait. You may have to wait a little bit. Yeah, you may have to wait a little bit. Contracts are going to be signed here as well. For those of you that are being hired for a new job, yeah, for a new job or something, there's an ending, and there's an ending here as well. And I did see another ending for you, Scorpio. Yeah, under the deck. Okay, that's you under the deck. Let me see. Yeah, that's you under the deck. Some of you are turning something down as well. Some of you are turning something down, something you feel that don't work for you, something that you don't make enough money in, something that you're not getting the benefits or you're not getting the rewards that you expected. I feel some of you are putting an end to that, and some of you are also starting something new. Let me see. Yeah, with the star, you're starting something new. You're divinely guided. You know what you're doing, Scorpio. Just keep on track. Keep doing what you're doing. All these blocks and stuff like that, this block with this mountain, whatever it is that you need. Some of you, I'm hearing some of you you're trying to get married. You're trying to get married, but you can't get the certificate. Okay? There's something here that you need to do. I feel like they're saying that you need to pay something. Pay something. Maybe somebody isn't divorced here. Maybe somebody isn't divorced. If you're trying to get married, I feel like somebody isn't divorced. If they were married before, they're not divorced. There's some paperwork that has to be signed here. Okay? But for the majority of you, I see that if you were in a situation where you felt depleted, or diminished in any kind of way, I feel like this situation is changing. Okay, this situation is changing. The gap is being bridged with your finances, with your health, friends, whatever you feel that is abundant to you, that causes you to feel abundant. Okay, it's being like the bridge is to join, is to connect. Okay, the bridge is to connect. So I feel like yeah, with your finances, that's going to change. That's going to change. Okay, and it's going to change for a lot of people. For you, it's for the better. Okay, with the star, it's for the better, because with the star is always, it could be a new relationship as well. You guys may end up with someone who is like kind of wealthy, something like that. Okay, I can't help but look at the tower on the mountain. Or it's just that some of you need to move. Some of you need to move. That's what's holding you back. Some of you need to move. Either move into a new place or just start moving. Maybe just start fucking exercising, Scorpio. I'm talking to myself. Okay, so this is all I have for you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you, Scorpio. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the returning subscribers. I love y'all. And I'll be back with more messages. Hey, hey. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Okay, Scorpio, bye.